Good morning, another day by the river. And to be truthful, I'm feeling a little bit down and sad and stressed this morning. And the real message of the day is listen to yourself. And also that this is not that something's going wrong. This is not that something's broken, or this is life. These feelings, these emotions are a part of a human experience, and it's really important to turn towards them, to get curious about them, to be compassionate with ourselves when feelings come up, because they're telling us something. This is our relationship with ourselves, and so many of us, I think, have grown up with a sense that emotions are something to be sort of crushed down, stuffed inside. I had to be strong. That's one of those core sort of mantras. Don't cry. Is another thing that we hear a lot, that we tell ourselves a lot. And what I'm coming to understand is that crying is healing. And when those tears are rolling down your face, when you share your sadness with somebody else, Chetti's Warbler just here at the moment. When you share those sad feelings with another person, often there's a huge sense of relief, a sense of release. These feelings aren't meant to be held onto like a hot coal. We're not meant to stuff them inside of ourselves. We're meant to use that hot coal to make a fire. It's meant to move on and through. Emotions are meant to flow through us. We're not meant to sort of try and stuff them away and pretend they don't exist, or gloss over them. I think one of the things, particularly in people who meditate and spiritual circles, one of the things that we do is to try and use the tools of I'm distracted by the Dunnock over there. It's just lovely to hear them adding their voice. One of the lovely things that we can do is to really listen to ourselves, instead of doing the thing that we quite often do in spiritual circles, which is to stuff down feelings under a layer of mindfulness. We notice the feelings and we use it as a way to we might even show some compassion, but we're not really listening. We're not really getting curious and really what does this want to tell me? We in meditation practice, very often we guided to if thoughts and feelings come up, just notice them, make a note of them, come back to the breath. And I used to do that. I sometimes still do that, and there are times where it might be appropriate, but then those feelings never get to share their message. I never actually hear what's going on here. What's this trying to tell me? We have feelings for a reason, and we're meant to express them. We're meant to examine them. We're meant to listen to what they're here to tell us. So important. I think that's really my message of the day. And yes, it's okay. When those feelings are overwhelming, it's really okay to get help. It's really okay not to deal with it all at once. We can use those meditation techniques when it's all too much, to just get a breathing space, get some spaciousness around it, not be all consumed by it. That's really important. Maybe I will just talk you through as we're here together, just what I do with that. So as the feelings are coming up, just noticing them, and we're just looking to make some space. So just to notice, yes, these feelings are here. I'd notice that in my present moment experience, and what else is here. And, you know, I've got the birds singing, you know, and it's okay that there's more to life, you know, it's not all consuming. And really importantly, these feelings are just like weather. You know, it's not who I am, it's just part of my present moment experience. You know, they're like messengers, they're just telling me something about the world, about my inner experience in the moment. And they're, you know, maybe telling me something that I need to tend to. Maybe there's a belief that I have that's hurting me. That's quite often the case. You know, maybe there's an unexamined thought there that's causing trouble. You know, quite often there's a should or a shouldn't. You know, I should, I'm not, or I am. You know, just checking in with those things when the time's right. But for the immediate, you know, kind of first aid situation, yes, use the breath, get really grounded, you know, feel the earth supporting you beneath you. You're not alone, very much not alone. And yeah, just how can I be with myself, with these feelings, with kindness, noticing any little bit of blue sky between the clouds, or just reminding ourselves that there is blue sky and sunshine above the clouds, even when it feels completely overcast. It's still there, and it will return. It's just weather. Yeah, I really hope that helps.